One of the next goals that we are going to be working on is going to be getting a crystal hammer. Now, the crystal hammer is going to be wonderful as for doing smithing, and essentially the two ways you can get it is either through Slayer, so killing elves, or through pickpocketing Athel workers. I'm going to take my chances at Athel workers. I'm going to do this on cooldown, so we'll wait the 20 minutes after we've been caught and then try again. The rate is defined as very rare, so I hope it's not insane. I have gotten a crystal tool seed here before, so I don't think it's unreasonable to think that I should be able to get it here. Plus, it will be some nice thieving experience in the process, so I'm always happy for that. But I am hoping to get the crystal tool seed here. If it's not working out, we might have to change tactics. But for now, let's try this. It's time that we get back on the mining and smithing grind. As I did say, that was the original goal, and we have literally gotten 99 in between then. I haven't done the Dimension for Disaster, which is essentially the new Varrock Elite Diary requirements, in a hot minute. So I'm hoping that these quests aren't too bad. I believe I might have to do a quest in the regular worlds before I can complete all of those quests, and I'm going to be paying super close attention because I know there are some achievements that you can miss, and if you do miss them, then you have to redo the entire quest line. So we're going to be trying our damnedest to not do that. Shield of Arav completed. Demon Slayer completed. Defender of Varrock completed. What a classic RS3 fight against a Mongrel. The only fight, I swear to God, the only fight that is actually worth doing in Legacy rather than Revolution. And of course, how could we forget about the exploding cows? Curse of Arav completed, and that is all of the Dimension of Disaster quests completed. 86 agility from that lamp, and Dimension for Disaster has been completed. Thank you, Tiny Man, for the elite completed, and that is everything that we need to start mining and smithing. So I'm looking forward to doing all that. One of the things I totally forgot I could do is that I do have a completed book of Arma and a completed book of Bandos in the bank, and one of the things that you can do is illuminate these books to give them more stats as well as a higher prayer bonus. It has been paying off to do those clues, and there is an illuminated book of law and of war. I'm going to be taking my shot at Armadale for a little bit while I am bored, so I'm going to get some PVM out of my system for an hour, and then we'll get right back to school. A very nice pair of Armadale gauntlets for us. Very nice. Upgrading that range setup slowly but surely. And a humble pair of legs for the guy with incredible luck. It's Reaper time, and I would love to get a crest from Helweir. These Reapers have been rolling pretty nicely for me recently. Haven't got anything of significance, but it is always nice to do a triple Reaper. This one is yesterday's. I can reroll tomorrow's, and then hopefully at reset we'll get another one. So that's kind of how I've been doing them. We actually have enough Reaper points as of right now to get our alchemical Hydrix. I still have to do some clues for that, but it doesn't hurt to continue grinding for Hydrixes, as I will definitely want more than one. Helweir complete, nothing crazy, just a pair of dormant legs. Let's see what we get next. Chaos Elemental, I don't normally do this, but I'm literally just going to do it for the points. Dude, I swear to God, I never see anyone in the wilderness. What is happening right now? He probably thinks I'm a bot with the gear that I'm wearing. Holy cow. And I am a total idiot because I thought my quiver, I totally thought my quiver was protected, but apparently not. And I just lost 25,000 royal bolts. So range is totally off the table for me for a while until I get more royal bolts. And with that last Reaper task, we are now able to create our next Hydrix. Let's go make this Amulet of Souls. 93 crafting completed. Ooh, it looks so good. This is actually going to be really nice. I kind of regret making a Reaper necklace first, because this I find has more practical uses in general, rather than just going to Araxi, which, or anywhere that you need accuracy per se. now that I have my side weirs, this one's more useful, and it's going to be probably going to be the necklace that I use on Slayer tasks and such. But my next goal is going to be killing elves for the Crystal Tool Seed. Pickpocketing the elves for the Crystal Tool Seed has not been working out for me. So the plan is we are just going to sit here and we are going to kill these elves until we get what we're looking for. I think on average, it's about 4 hours of killing elves, so I should have just done this from the start, but that's okay. I'm just being stupid. Attune weapon seed obtained. That'll be really nice to make a halberd out of, actually, and that would be great for doing our abyssal demon grind for that pure essence. So that is a big win. And there it is, 2 hours later, the crystal tool seed that we have been seeking for a really, really long time has finally come onto the account. Very, very exciting. Going to go make that crystal hammer ASAP. And I'm not sure what perks we're going to throw on it yet. Easy game. Tons of harmonic dust left over from AFKing harps. It actually just takes no dust to actually make these things. I was thinking of the bigger tools like hatchets and pickaxes, which I think are like 4,000 dust per. So very happy that we get to save on that for now. But there is the crystal hammer completed. Now, I've heard pretty good things about the breakdown perk, which essentially gives you components for the items that you make, or it's like a 1% chance to give components for the item that you make. But because I am going to be in a little bit more of a rush than that, and I want to take up as little as time as possible, I am going to go with Tinker 4. And then, of course, I can't forget about my favorite perk, which actually is best in slot for smithing in terms of how fast it procs, which is going to be Prosper for extra clues. It is absolutely insane the amount of clues that you can get while smithing, so hopefully we'll be able to stack those up. Look at the lad. Absolutely massive. We do still have a few pieces of the blacksmithing outfit to get, and then once we do that, I will be focusing on getting some cannon upgrades as quickly as possible to unlock the Oldak coil and the kinetic cyclone. So it's going to take 14 sets of Bainite to get from 82 to level 90 that we want. So I just like to do all of the same item over and over again and then upgrade them slowly one at a time, so that way I don't accidentally create like an extra set of boots or an extra plate body because it locks you in on that plus whatever. So first round there's a chance, but like once you are in +1, +2, +3, then you can just spam those and not be too worried about it. Speaking of how good Prosper is, look at that elite clue already. But yeah, we're pretty much just going to be sitting here for the next few hundred hours, so let's go. 85 smithing completed. We are almost through the plate bodies, which of course is the largest chunk of XP. But like, again, please just look at how often Prosper has procced. We got a ridiculous amount of hearts and elites. We even got a master, which is pretty cool. And then we have some mediums as well. Very happy about the smithing level, very happy with the clues, and just a happy man overall. One of the things I want to do now that I'm 85 smithing is, of course, upgrade my crystal teleport seed to have no more charges and have unlimited charges instead. It's going to allow us to teleport everywhere. I use it constantly on farming runs and other things. So this is going to be a really huge improvement to the account. Here's the free teleports. Going to be taking a break from smithing. Going to be doing our Bandos Reaper. Haven't done this in a while. I think we did some Bandos initially, but hopefully we can get some drops and we'll see what we get here. And a very nice Bandos chestplate coming in. Bandos boots obtained. Plate body number 2. And plate body number 3. Just about to get into another herb run for the day and checked in on our player on farms. That is 96 farming. Again, slowly getting there. Very, very happy. I have to say, even though I say it's like a trickling skill, the amount of farming urns that I have to make for this skill is absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, it's incredibly OP, don't get me wrong, but urn upkeep is like 90% of this skill, which I think is kind of crazy. Anyways, 96, very happy. Let's go. And after all those burial sets, that is 90 smithing completed, as well as a few cannon upgrades unlocked and full blacksmithing outfit. It is time to return to the lair of the QBD. Another day, another Reaper. I haven't been here since our 14-hour straight grind, and I would like to say this is going to be a treat because my gear is going to be so good in comparison that this is going to feel amazing, and I am so ready for it. Let's go see if I still die. Feeling a little rusty to start, but definitely a big upside to not having to constantly swap to a Dragonfire shield every 3 seconds. And it's definitely a lot more relaxing. On to the next. And with our new PB of 136, there is our Reaper complete. Still looking for that Dragon Kite shield as well as Pet to finish off log. But let's go grab another Reaper task. Our Glaycore easy peasy. Nothing special, but of course, it's always great to come back to a inventory full of loot, and it is all wonderful loot. Quick shout out to Pss for making my day with that lovely comment. Now, we do have a Slayer task of Greater Demons, which means we are going to be going to Krill. I'm going to be doing some Slayer for a little bit and maybe get some boss drops alongside of it. Is going to be a positive outlook in my mind. So let's go get KC and go kill some Krill. No frickin' way that we just got Severed Hoof. Okay. Thank you. So that actually puts us 2 off log at 400 KC. We need Spear and Ward, and we are done with Krill. That is absolutely crazy. And I guess we're going to be working towards getting title now. Zammy Hilt number 4 unlocked. 90 Slayer unlocked, which means we can stop using Moibrand and instead use Miss Ikea, which is going to give us the chance for Dinosaur tasks, give us the chance for having Dragon tasks. So we're going to be sticking with her for the rest of the time, but very exciting. Level 90, huge milestone for the Slayer skill, and what a hour this has been. And there is the task completed. No more greater demons to be killed, but apparently I'm going to be killed instead. What a spec. Anyways, let's go get our very first task from Miss Lanikia. We have Ascension creatures. These are going to be really important for us because we're going to need them for the Ascension grind at some point. So we're just going to be killing Ferrari and hopefully get some keys on the way. I'm going to go AFK for a while, so I'm going to come here and do some mining. We've got all of the ore mined for the Bainite grind, so we're slowly working towards the Elder Rune grind. And yeah, so we're just going to sit here for a bit and collect that lovely ore. Thank you very much to Carapac for all of the Light Animica Stone Spheres. This is going to make this so much better. 97 mining. Task completed. On to the next one. Iron Dragons. Completed. Back to Greater Demons. Let's go complete that log. Garb number 3 and Hood number 3. Task completed. I don't know if I want to do a Black Dragons task. I could technically do it, take it to KBD or QBD, but I don't think either are a good investment of my time and good XP. So I think I'm going to pass on them for now and just skip this task. Demons, any task that is going to be demons, we're going to be going to Abyssal Demons and collecting that essence. Abyssal Demons completed. Corrupted Creatures is our next task. Now, this area has been plagued with bots recently, and I found recently, me and my buddy were talking about this, and you can actually provoke Scorpion from him here that he's aggro on. We can just walk it slowly, and okay, well, we're gonna have to grab another one. And there we go. And now he's completely out of the way. His aggro pot will drop soon. Only the northern scorpions will ever tag him, and we get a majority of the scorpions. So that's honestly how I deal with these bots, is just use provoke, get them out of your way, and then you get to do your task for free. Now, please keep in mind, I did asked this person for like 5 minutes if they were a bot, and I got zero response. So I'm assuming this was a bot. I didn't take another player that was AFK and mess with them. I did try and confirm multiple times with them before I moved them. So I just want to make that very, very clear. Little bot manipulation, but task completed. Aviancy's up next. Let's go head over to Kriara. 91 Slayer and 93 range. Task completed. And another Dagannoth task assigned. 2,000 Arc kills in normal mode, mostly zero mech. Cool milestone. Berserker ring, another Berserker ring, and task completed. We have, wow, that is a lot of gargoyles, but I'm going to do them and I'm going to unlock auto finishing because that's going to make my life super simple. And gargoyles aren't a bad task at all. So that is a hefty chunk of Slayer points gone, but a very useful one to unlock for sure. A little bit of AFK time before we actually get into the task. I have been asked to go to a BM, so I'm just going to sit here and make some unfinished potions while we wait for that. We have a ton of Herblore XP stored away in our bank, and I genuinely think I can push for 99 as quickly as possible. So I just got to make all these unfinished potions and then start working towards that. We have a ton of super attack and super strength to work through, as well as super restores. So the farm runs have been paying off in the long run. We've been doing about 3 to 5 a day, depending on how busy I am in that day. So I feel like we've been excellent about collecting our herbs every day. And I have a ton of overload supplies that I want to get making. So eventually I can upgrade those into Supremes and then from Supremes into Elder Overloads. Looks like I'll be pet tanking for this BM kill. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of familiar faces in here, including Miller and Pooh Bear, so I am really excited. Let's go get a nice kill. Oh, you know it's going to be a good kill when base dies at before the first pet spawns. Let's get it. Fun fact, and I know I'm in Crypt Bloom and Tank Armor and using Animate Dead, but if you ever want to learn a role at BM, you really should learn how to pet tank because A, it's a good practice of defenses abilities. All you need to do is stand within melee distance and pray melee. If the pet jumps on anyone else, just poke him back, drag him into a corner, and then stand within melee distance again. You basically just tank for, I don't know, a minute and a half, and then everyone's back on BM and you can join them, and it's super simple. Great way to get into some BMs. Easy game. And of course, what is my luck recently? Holy cow, that is a codex after 19 raids, which means that we also have enough techie to get another codex, which is crazy. So we're actually, not only did I just unlock Corruption Blast, I also unlocked Corruption Shot. Like my holy cow, I have goosebumps right now. This is awesome. And there is Corruption Shot unlocked, and there is Corruption Blast unlocked. Huge gains for the account. That's going to make doing Slayer so much better. Okay, so I just did a calculation, and I am very happy with this calculation, so I'm not going to tell you what's going on, but I think you guys will figure it out as we go along this path. Trolls invasion completed, and there is 76,000 Herblore XP. There is Irby Werby complete for a total of 250,000 XP. And last but definitely not least, there is round 2 of 2 sets of penguins completed this week. Thank you to our reset tokens weekly. There is 58 points. We have a meeting with Larry in about 2 minutes in the Ardoin Zoo. He's going to give us something very, very special. So I'm very excited here. Larry here has given us a ton of special large lamps, which we will be using to unlock a very specific large amount of XP. I don't know how big this XP drop is going to be, but let's just do it. 500,000 XP. God, please do your penguins every single week. This is too broken to not do it. 99 herb lore completed, unlocked. That's supreme overloads. That's one level off being boostable for elder overloads. I am done. Yet another skill on the account. This one has really trickled in. That's been our jack of trades every single day. That's been every lamp, effigy, or anything that I can choose to put XP into it, that is that going into that skill. One of the longest taking skills if you do it like the actual way. So I'm very, very happy to be done. We are going to be throwing Jack of Trades into agility now. We are going to be freeing up so much extra resources. Having this unlocked is going to be such a huge help to our PVM. And this cape looks absolutely gorgeous. I have no complaints. It's going to make cleaning herbs not a nightmare. We're going to be able to process, I think, close to 9,000 herbs per hour. I'm getting so hyped up about that number. It is unreasonably so. So, anyways, this skill's been off in the background. You guys probably haven't noticed this. I just pipe in levels every once in a while, but that's because it's been so passive. Make sure you do your jack of trades. Make sure you do your penguins every day, and you will reach 99 herblore without a problem. I promise you that.